Hello friends, welcome to Tebo's World Recipes. Winter is coming and we bring you the perfect dish for this weather. We're gonna make an Italian wedding soup. The name, it doesn't refer that it's a soup that is served in weddings. It was more a lost in translation moment, as the original name is Minestra Maritata, which translates to married soup. And this refers to the marriage between the meat and the grains used in the soup that goes real well. It was born as cucina povera, or poor people's food, and it was made to use up leftover ingredients. It originated in southern Italy, and it was a way to make a nourishing and inexpensive meal. There are some regional variations depending on what meat and greens do you use. For example, for meats you can use beef, veal, chicken, even turkey. And for the greens, you can use endives, kale, spinach, escarole, etc. When the Italian immigrants come to the US, they adapted the recipe, and it has become a staple in American Italian cuisine. It's a very easy soup, great for this cold weather, and I'm going to show you how to do it, so let's get cooking. The ingredients we're going to need is olive oil, 1 onion, 4 carrots, 4 celery stalks, 3 garlic cloves, half a cup of white wine, 5 cups of chicken broth, 5 cups of beef stock, 3 bay leaves, 1.5 cups of ditalini pasta, and 1.5 pounds of spinach. Salt and pepper to taste. For our meatballs, we're going to use a pound of ground beef, a pound of Italian sausage, 2 eggs, 1/3 of a cup of chopped parsley, half a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 cup of panko crumbs, 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper to taste. We're going to start preparing everything. We're going to start by peeling our carrots. We're going to chop off the carrot tops, cut them into halves, and chop them into small pieces. We're going to do the same with our celery stalks. And our onion. Now we have our 3 components for our mirepoix. We're also going to rough chop our spinach, and we're going to chop our parsley finely. To prepare our meatballs, in a bowl, we're going to add our ground beef, and for our Italian sausages, I'm going to remove the casing. And we're just going to use the meat. We're going to remove the tripe from all our Italian sausages. We're going to pre-mix our Italian sausage and ground beef. And then we're going to add our eggs, our parsley. I'm going to reserve a little bit for garnish. Our Parmesan cheese. Our panko breadcrumbs. And our garlic powder. Now using our hands, we're going to mix everything until we get a homogeneous paste. Now we're going to season a little bit with salt and some pepper. And we'll keep on mixing. Now for our soup, we're going to prepare our meatballs. For this soup, we're going to make them very small. Probably like 3/4 of an inch. And we're going to keep on rolling until we get all our meatballs. In my case, I got 120. Now let's start preparing our soup. In a pot, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. And when it's hot, we're going to add our onion. We're going to cook our onion for a few minutes until it's soft and translucent. We don't want our onion to get brown. And once our onion is soft, I'm going to press the garlic cloves. We're going to cook our garlic for a minute or two, just until everything is fragrant. This is smelling great. Once our garlic is fragrant, it's time to add our carrots and our celery. We're going to cook these for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're soft and tender. Once our mirepoix is ready, we're going to add our white wine. We're going to cook the white wine for a minute or two until all the alcohol evaporates. At this point, it's time to add our beef broth and our chicken broth. You can use only beef broth or only chicken broth. I just like the mix for this soup. Once it starts simmering, it is time to add a little bit of salt and pepper and our bay leaves. We're going to incorporate everything together. Once it starts boiling, we're going to reduce the heat. And now it's time to start adding our meatballs. You can also pre-fry your meatballs in a pan with a little bit of olive oil. Just don't cook them all the way. The traditional way is just to cook the meatballs inside the broth. I got 120 meatballs, I only used half. As our meatballs are cooking in the soup, it's a perfect time for you to click on subscribe to our channel. If you don't want to miss any videos, click on the bell to get notifications. Leave us your comments and request any recipe that you would like to see. And at the end of this video, don't forget to give us a like. Also, don't forget to visit our store in Amazon, where you're going to be finding specialty ingredients, pots, pans, recipe books, etc. Or our Tebo's World Recipe store through our YouTube channel, where you can find t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, etc. supporting our channel. We appreciate all your help and support. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And now, let's finish our Italian wedding soup. After 15 minutes, you can see the meatballs start to float, and that means they're cooked. Look at that. This is looking delicious. Now it's time to add our spinach. We're going to keep on cooking for another 10-15 minutes until the spinach wilts and integrates to the soup. Now it's time to cook our pasta. In another pot with boiling water, we're going to cook our pasta. In this case, I'm using ditalini, but any small pasta will work on this dish. The reason we're cooking it separately is in case you have any leftovers, the pasta is just going to soak all the broth. It's easier just to add the pasta to the dish. And once our pasta is cooked, we're going to drain it. I'm going to cover it with a little bit of olive oil so the pasta doesn't stick. And now it's time to plate our Italian wedding soup. In a bowl, I'm going to add a little bit of the pasta first. And then we're going to serve our wedding soup. Make sure to get a little bit of everything. Oh, I can't wait. To finish, we're going to add a little bit of the grated Parmesan cheese and some parsley. We're ready to eat. Our Italian wedding soup is ready and it smells incredible. Let's try it. Get a little bit of everything. Meatball, some pasta, the spinach. Such an incredible flavor. The meatballs with the beef and the Italian sausage are excellent and they're cooked great. Remember, you can also pan fry them before adding them to the soup and it will give a little bit more flavor. The pasta, the spinach, and the veggies go together real well, and the marriage between both of them is excellent. Very comforting dish. Excellent for this winter weather. You should give it a try, and we'll see you next time.